I wish you could smell me. I smell like so good of patchouli. I smell of tea tree oil. I figure if I gotta jump, I want something good, some good smells. I smell of lavender. I put it all on. I even put on makeup for you. Look at me, I look pretty. See? Okay, so I'm so glad you're here. On my last video about stealing your kid's trampoline and jumping on it, we did all kinds of stuff. It was fun, but I didn't know that it looks better if you put the camera sideways. See, so now you get all of me, except my head will go off up here sometimes. Anywho, I gotta make this last 10 minutes. So I have a 10-minute talk I want to give to you. All right. First thing I want you to know is that jumping on the trampoline helps with cellulite. Google it! Yes. And when I put these videos up, YouTube says, your video was kind of shaky. You want us to fix it? And I say, no, I don't. I kind of like it shaky. All right. So yeah, other than the way I smell and then I have makeup, you know, nothing really new is going on. Well, one thing, okay? One thing. I want to talk to you if you really have no business on here. If you're on a trampoline and you have no business on the trampoline, who are you? You are people who would fall on a soft surface and get hurt. You know, so if you're likely to get hurt from a fall on a soft surface, do not jump on a trampoline. Okay? Having said that, if you get on your trampoline and you feel unsteady, just bend your knees and just do this. I don't know if you can see. Now, my feet are not leaving the jumping surface. I'm jumping though. I'm more like bobbing. So, bobbing, my feet are not leaving the jumping surface. Now they kind of are. Now they really are. So, if you bend your knees and you keep your center of gravity down, you will find it is a whole lot easier to not fall. Alright? And then, at first, this is so important. I neglected to really explain this in the last video. At first, you just want to bob until you feel more confident and when you're stronger. If you have a strong inner core, just jump. But most people don't. And even if they do, this can still be challenging. Okay? Don't feel bad. Don't try to look stoic when you're on here. Don't try to look like, you know, regal. You know, sophisticated. Look like a monkey. Monkeys do this. Okay? Center of gravity down. A regal person does this. I'm going to jump now. And then the next thing you know, they're falling. Ah! So, think of yourself as a monkey. That's my advice. When you're on the trampoline, you're a monkey. Act like one. And, you know, like this. Monkeys walk around like this. See? And you'll be fine. But if you try to be all sophisticated, un-monkey-like, you will probably fall down. So think of yourself as a monkey. Maybe, you know, depending on your level of fitness, perhaps an old tired monkey, but yet still a monkey. Even an old tired monkey would not be jumping like this. That's going to make you fall down. Legs are spread, knees are bent, center of gravity is down. So whether you're coming off the surface at all with your feet, or you're just kind of bobbing up and down, center of gravity is down, knees are bent, legs are apart. So that way you can adjust yourself as the trampoline surface moves. I mean, I don't know how long it's been since you jumped on a trampoline, Maybe you've never jumped on a trampoline. I don't know. But imagine you're going along one day and the earth just starts to move under your feet. You'd feel very freaking wobbly, wouldn't you? That's what it's like. Until the body mind can anticipate the moves of the jumping surface, you could be in trouble. So you gotta get some practice. And the practice is, at first, little jumps, just feeling your way. And then maybe you want to turn, you know, maybe like this. You kind of get the idea. Then side to side. You don't have to do any of this kind of side to side jumping until you get this part down right here. Okay? This is baby steps. Baby steps 101 on the trampoline. Not that I'm an expert, but I have expertly fallen down and busted my butt before, so I'm telling you what to do, okay? Baby steps, baby jumps. Okay. Now, swing your arms. As soon as you can start feeling like this is okay, you know, when you can do little swings, or even stuff like this. Even if you keep your feet down. Your feet can go in and out when you feel like it, or they can stay in one place and your arms can go in and out. You want to start moving your body in different ways, slowly. Eventually get to this. This feels so good, jumping jacks. It's probably one of my favorite things to do. You can do it for a long time with your eyes closed, like a meditation. Just feeling it. It feels so good. Once you get a little more fit. Now, some people are very fit. You know, they bicycle. They do kickboxing classes. They yoga. They run. You know, they row on the rowing machine. They're on that elliptical glider. You know, when you get on here, it's a whole new ball game. Let me tell you. Because this will get your heart rate up so damn fast you won't even believe it. Woo! I mean, your lungs, your heart. I had a professional athlete on my trampoline a couple of weeks ago. Bah! Bah! And it was kind of a sad fella. That's one of the reasons why I was here. And I said, when you get on that trampoline, you can't be sad and bounce. And so he got on here, and he felt like a kid, and he got this smile wash over his face. And I loved it. And it wasn't long at all. I mean, this was somebody very, very fit. It wasn't long at all. And he was, he said, I can't believe how fast. I'm breathing hard. I said, yeah, you gotta work up. The first time I started jumping with the intention of using a trampoline as a fitness tool, could only do like maybe 2 or 3 minutes at a time. It was really not in shape. And but you get better at it fast, you know. Remember, you're a monkey. Are you jumping with me? Well, you should be. Don't jump on the ground. It's too hard. Get a rebounder if nothing else. One of them little ones, I personally don't think they're as good. Why? Because there's a bigger G-force on the bigger ones. Push through your lymph fluid. And that's really what I'm after. Because, you know, when the lymph fluid moves, it cleans all those glands. And that part of the body is the cleansing system for your entire physicality. So, besides moving lymph fluid, oh my God, jumping on a trampoline is so much for your health. Alright, so let's go back and talk about what you can do. Now, whenever I'm barely bobbing, I'm recovering so I can talk. To be safe with your moves when you first start out. Number one, don't even get on here if falling on a soft surface would hurt you. Always talk to your doctor and make sure he says okay. Wear patchouli or some kind of good oil so you smoke it. I'm just kidding. Okay, number 3. Do little moves. Baby steps. Just bobbing. And then add maybe hands. And then when you feel comfortable, you can do this. And then move your feet out. Some other easy moves are side to side. Front to back. Moving your arms will move your body more. It's more vigorous, get your heartbeat up. It's more fun and more monkey-like. Okay? You don't see monkeys doing this. I'm now gonna swing it through the tree. No, they're like woohoo! Or woohoo, something like that. Alright, my dears. I'm very glad you're here. I'm in Plano, Texas. I absolutely love it here. This is the safest city in America, so they say. And one of the best places to have a business start up here. Taxes are fairly low. People are nice, but it gets dang hot in the summertime. Okay, what else do I want you to take from this video? Oh, another thing you should probably do if you're new to jumping is you should probably walk in circles. Make sure you keep your arms out for balance, okay? Just do this, and then start kind of bobbing. First one way, you're working a whole set of inner core muscles, and then the other way. Your body is getting a memory of what's going to happen when you step this way or that. So walking would be my 4th thing I want you to remember from this video, in circles, right? And that's how you're going to start your program. Set a timer for like 2 minutes to get started. If you feel really confident, make it 10. 10 minutes on a trampoline jumping, NASA says, is as good as 20 minutes of jogging. So I'm trying to jump for 10 minutes every day, especially if I have kind of a clogged head. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is we get a lot of allergies here in Texas.
You're videoing?
I am. I'm talking to my friends. This is my husband. We get a lot of allergies here in Texas. Ears get clogged. Sinuses start feeling clogged. Head starts kind of feeling pressure. Get out on your trampoline. It moves all of that. 10 minutes later, you're going to feel revived. Ah, that's what happens to me, okay? I'm not a doctor. Okay, so you have to see if that's good for you. But I'm cleaning lymph fluid every day. One of my main reasons for doing this is for my metabolism. I am 54 years old, and over the years my metabolism has really gotten slow. And it's hard for me to lose weight unless I go on a very, 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 very strict diet. I won't go into that because I have so many people criticize it and they don't know what they're talking about because they don't know me, they don't know my body, right? So this is my latest thing, and I don't know if it's going to work, in hopes that I can never do that diet again. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that if I, sometimes it's fun to clap. I don't think monkeys clap. I'm pretty sure if I went to a doctor, which I hate, I do like doctors, I just hate to go to doctors. I'll go if I really need to. If I think I really need to. But I'm pretty sure that I would be diagnosed with a metabolic disorder based on what I've read on the internet. Right? Who knows? Woo! Maybe I'm just dying and I don't even know it. Who isn't? Oh, by the way, when you get on a trampoline, you could die. So be careful. Yeah. That's why all this talk about start slow, do little moves. Shall I go into, let me see how much time I've gone. 14 minutes. Okay. All right. One thing. Let's talk about the trampoline itself, okay? One thing you need to do when you buy your trampoline, or before you start jumping on the one in the backyard, is make sure that there's a net so you don't fall off. Believe it or not, that is one of the main ways people get hurt. They simply fall off. Imagine how much safer you'd be with the net. Yeah. Okay, net. Another thing. The net should be placed on the trampoline in such a way that it would be almost impossible for you to hit the frame of the trampoline or the springs. Yeah. And then I got a spring free, and that's what I love about it. A doctor in Australia created it. It's the safest trampoline out there that I can see. You can do your research, okay? The padding on the springs of these trampolines that you see slips, and kids particularly but anybody could get really hurt by those springs. Finger. Have you ever been pinched by a trampoline spring? You don't want to be. Hurts like hell. A little finger might even be pinched off, I don't know. Certainly broken. Okay. So, frame, springs, net. The other thing, jump alone. It's hard enough to figure out where you're going to land and how you're going to land and what the surface is going to do when you're jumping alone, especially at first. Jump alone. If you jump with somebody else, you jump down, they go up. They come down, you go up. And in ways you never imagined. You can come down with an elbow to their teeth, or their elbow to your eye, or heads to heads, even worse. Trampolines are deadly if you jump with other people, or can be. I know, people are going to say, we always jump with our friends. It's up to you. I probably would too. But I mean, I don't want to put that out there on a video, right? So, my advice is jump alone. Most of the time, probably all the time, you'll see me jumping alone. But when I was a kid, I would jump with other kids. In my neighborhood, a girl had a trampoline. That's how I got started really loving them. Very unsafe though. There's no adults there even to supervise. Okay, so jump alone. Lastly, to be safe on the trampoline. I had it. It was in my head. Now it's gone. Okay, I'm going to think about it in a minute. I think my brain is scrambled from this. Jump alone. I know there's another one. Okay, I might have to put it down at the bottom of this video. You don't mind that, do you? Okay, I'm trying to do pikes. I haven't been very good at them. I'm probably going to fall. This is good for your stomach. See, I'm not very good. Especially at the end of the video when I really need height. And height takes energy. There, that was not bad. It felt good to me. How'd it look? Well, it has been just absolutely wonderful talking to you. Let me see if there's anything else I have to say. Do I look skinnier from the last video? Be honest, how's my butt? Is it big? Be honest. I like messing with you. You're a fun friend. Okay, let's see what else. I would talk about politics, but, you know, people have different opinions and they get mad. Here's what I think about politics. Got a little time. I think liberals and conservatives need each other. It's like a marriage. Huh? We keep each other in check in the government. So whatever side you're voting for, really look at the big picture. And if you don't want to argue with somebody on the opposite side, take your mind out of the United States, out of this continent, out of this world, up to the heavens and look down, and then think about the whole thing. It's a whole different view. Bette Midler wrote a song called From a Distance. Remember that song? Yeah, I used to play that song a lot when I was a radio announcer. Yeah, it was another life. Okay. Before I became a tram star on YouTube. Yes, share this with all your friends. Make me famous. Or not. No, do. Okay, it's almost been 20 minutes. And because you let me have a one-sided conversation with you, in which I imagined you talking back, I just want you to know I appreciate you listening to me. Namaste. Be a monkey. It's so much fun. Way more fun in life to be a monkey than to not be a monkey. Those are my prophetic words. Write it down, quote me.